Welcome everyone, Rowdy's back. Hey, let's do another difficulty 12 team. This one might be a little bit harder for some people who are newer and do not have Norbert's Turnip. That will be in the Soul Forge the week of September 28th. Definitely suggest you pick that up. Goblin teams, stay away from Broken Spire. Gob Chompers are in there. Stay away from Blackhawk. There's a troop in there that submerges itself. Stay away from Merlantis. You have quite a bit of submerge in there as well. And let's go do the team. I'm using 3 niche metals. It works just fine with other metals. It's just a little faster, so the video can be just a little bit shorter. And let's go to Leonis. I haven't been here in a little while. And we'll take a look at the team. And 3/4 of this team came from a guild mate. I added 1 troop and took 1 troop out. Let me get this not kingdoms. How about goblins? And either one works just fine. He usually runs Goblin Shaman in the front spot. And what that does is create 7 green gems and gives 27 life to a random ally. And like normal, gain an extra turn. Gotta love those gobbies. Most people probably thought, oh, this is going to be Forest Troll, Double King Gob Truffle, and the Doomed Weapon. Nah, that's boring. This one is a little bit different. So anyways, I like String Fiddler up front. And you should be using Thief because of your weapon, and it creates a mix of 6 green and red for each goblin ally, and Thief makes you a goblin. Unfortunately, there's not a good troop with red here that just doesn't fit in. Everybody would think, oh, Toad Squeezer. It just doesn't fit in. So anyways, let's look at String Fiddler. Summons a Leaf Storm at the start of battle, which is nice. It silences an enemy and explodes 11 gems of one of their mana colors, gains an extra turn. The silence is nice. Sometimes you can have all 3 or 4 enemies that are alive silenced. And Norbert's Turnip does damage to an enemy boosted by goblin allies, and as I mentioned before, the 6 and red green gems. And since it's a goblin, hey, guess what? Extra turn. King Gob Truffle. We all know what King Gob Truffle does. Mix of 16 green and brown, boosted by poison and diseased enemies. Gain an extra turn while we don't have poison or anything. And Queen Grapplepot, who basically just does damage to all the enemies, boosted by ally and enemy goblins. You could run this in Zajan, I guess. More enemy goblins, but I don't feel that the extra damage would be worth them possibly looping on you as well. So let's take a look at this team, and you can decide if you want to run something similar. And usually from the start I'm either looking for a 4-match or I'm looking to get my weapon up, so brown-yellow. And we've got plenty of green. Let's take care of this guy first. The extra turn is always nice. Gotta love extra turns. And you are now silenced, and you are useless for quite a while in this fight, unless they get very lucky. And I'm usually not going to be taking 4 or 5 matches until I need to. If I can just keep going like this, and he keeps spelling himself, and I always, if these are both full, I always cast Queen first. Because maybe with a cast of this, I might be able to get both of them filled on 1 turn. And we can't, so we've got blue, yellow, purple, and some yellow. And filled again. 1 more cast, hopefully. You've got spell armor, I know that. And it's different from your, as I mentioned before, Forest Troll, Double King, Gob Truffle team. And that's kind of why I like it, because I did get burned out on that team. I'm not a huge fan of looping teams. So, hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. I believe today's Thursday. That would mean tomorrow's our brand new faction event for Tinkertown. That one always kind of just makes me laugh just a little bit, because it makes me think of Tinker Toys. I don't know if they still make those, but they definitely had them when I was growing up. We have a lot of green and blue, so we'll silence him so we get the ones exploded that we want. And I actually found a 4-match. And let's just start working on these that have a little higher HP. And I really don't want to take the skull because then I lose my turn. And of course I don't see anything. And you're still stealthy. Oops, pardon me with my clicking. And the weapon will finish off. This is quite the safe team as well. Not the fastest. I don't always bring you the fastest teams. I just bring in teams. You know, and this one I take very little credit for creating most of this team, so. Alright. I know there's going to be a 4-match there, but there isn't. I am surprised. And let's silence somebody who has a lot of gems on the board. And I still don't see much. So, anyways, getting back to tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. No, he's gonna come up just off if I take that 3-match. And you can see their HP. Doing just fine. And hopefully I can keep this right around 10-11 minutes. I'm not a big fan of going for the longer videos. And I will take that skull because I can at least get some purple for String Fiddler. String Fiddler's so underrated. Well, I don't know if that's true. A lot of people think String Fiddler's very good, and they are not incorrect. This one I don't see us getting any matches off of, and I was correct. That's perfectly fine. Now we have green and red on the board, and you are immune, which isn't very nice. Or maybe I casted that with somebody else. You know how I am. I'm not always paying the most attention. Yeah, I must have cast the hero weapon and thought I was casting String Fiddler. Well, he's immune to silence. No, he's not. Now, we don't want to cast that. We want to cast the weapon and kill. I never finished my statement on the faction tomorrow. I'm Central Time in the US. I am probably going to start streaming the faction event about 8 AM Central Time. So if anybody would like to show up, I will be streaming. And if anybody wants some help with a team, I will be more than happy to help with that. I already have a pretty good idea what I'm running. Of course, the early team is going to be different than a later team. Early team is just rush, rush, rush until about level 100 or wherever that team kind of poops out. And this team's moving right along with absolutely no hiccups whatsoever. And I've tested this in quite a few different kingdoms. If you stay away from Broken Spire and you stay away from Submerge, you'll be just fine. Do I have a 4-match anywhere? I do not. So let's get String Fiddler filled. And I do like to silence Snake Charmer there because he can summon more troops. Well, how about that? I thought Norbert's turnip would have been full. Oh, I thought something would have been filled there. Well, this won't take but a moment to finish off. And that's not what she was thinking. Anyways, it's about a 12-minute video. Not too bad. Very safe team. And the gold on VIP 6, it was about 3,900, so not too bad. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, throw me a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, throw me a like anyways. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow and have a great one. Bye-bye.